Hello, class. Welcome to Math 145. The purpose of this video is to help you get started. So, if you're not in Canvas, you're going to want to go to Canvas, and you can do that by clicking My Brookdale. Here's the Canvas button. Enter the username and password that you'll use to enter your Brookdale email, and then you'll log in. On the left here are courses. You can also find courses here in your dashboard, but I like to click the Courses button and then look for Math 145. You might have other classes in here like English or history, but our class is Math 145, and we're in. Okay, most of the good stuff is going to take place in this modules area, where you turn in your written assignments. That will be in this assignments area, and of course, to check your grades, we have the grade book, and Zoom. I'm going to do office hours using the Zoom software. Okay, we'll talk more about that in a little bit. So what do? The first thing I would do would click modules, and then let me just close a couple of these things. They're all open. If you go to class schedule, right, here's a tentative class schedule, but you really want to look at this Unit 1 checklist. Okay, so I click it. You can actually click this PDF link up here, and it will download as a PDF. The PDF is probably easier to work with. But this will keep you on track, okay? This will tell you what's due at the end of each week, right? So after week 1, this is the work that should be done. After week 2, and really try to shoot for every Sunday when you would turn in all of your work. Of course, you could turn it in earlier, but try to, typically the weeks will end every Sunday. So again, I would suggest printing out the Unit 1 checklist, because this will give you all of the material for Test 1. The Unit 2 checklist will cover all of the material for Test 2, and the Unit 3 checklist will cover the material for Test 3. All right, I want to jump back up here to the class schedule. Again, the checklist is probably more accurate than this schedule. Here I just put in some dates, almost for the sake of putting in dates. And you'll see like Test 1 is on 10/7, but I'm actually going to give you a couple of days to take Test 1. So there'll be a window where maybe you could take it on the 7th, the 8th, the 9th. I will give you plenty of time, or ahead of the time, to let you know the window for your tests and your quizzes and so on, okay? But these are essentially the chapters in the book and the pages. So between this schedule with your checklist, you should really have everything covered. This tells you the breakdown of your grades, right? There are 3 major tests, tests 1, 2, and 3. So they're each worth 25% or 75% total. Your quizzes are worth 7%, your labs are 8%, and the project's going to be worth 10%. And then I just want to really point out, this is a tentative schedule. With the COVID and everything, things could change, with very short notice. Also, you need a TI 83 or 84 graphing calculator, and you're going to need a computer with a web camera. We might be required to have you on the web camera while you're taking your exams and your quizzes. Okay, but I'll have more of that information later. Okay, so again, this is the class schedule. Slightly different than the checklist. I think the checklist is really what you want to follow to make sure you're on track and don't fall behind, okay? Students always ask me about homework. There is homework, but it's optional, right? So here's some homework if you like the paper and pencil traditional homework. Here is homework. But we also have software called Math Excel, okay? And this is the link that will help you register for Math Excel. Right? You can click here and print it out. So you want to follow these directions to create a Math Excel account. I'm going to open one up by typing mathexcel.com. So you're going to have to log in as a student and register, but I'm already logged in. And this is the software we're going to use to complete quizzes and tests. And again, like I mentioned, there's optional homework here. Let's open up the test manager. Okay, so these are all your assignments. Again, you don't have to do all of them. They're optional, but when I schedule tests and quizzes, you're going to want to complete that work. Okay, and I just want to maybe preview just so you get an idea of what this looks like. Okay, wait for it. Right, so these are the questions, and you can kind of scroll through them. Again, your tests and quizzes are going to be based off of this type of content, so you do want to get the hang of answering these questions and entering your answers in the format that they want. Again, to register for MathXL, your textbook is going to come with an access code, actually 2 access codes. You want this one, the one that says write access code. On the back of this cardboard cutout, you're going to remove a tab and it's going to have an access code to MathXL. Okay, so you can't access MathXL without this access code, and this code comes bundled with the textbook. The textbook is in a 3-ring binder. Right, so students always ask, do I have to buy the book from Brookdale? And the answer is unfortunately yes. This is a custom textbook made specifically for Brookdale students, and our book comes bundled with this code. And the code for MathXL is what you're going to need to complete your quizzes and your tests. Okay, so you will have to buy the book from Brookdale. I would recommend buying the book quickly because they run out quickly and then they go on back order. Okay, so I would try to buy the book as soon as you can. Okay, let me get out of here. And again, the registration for MathXL is here. Okay, and you find that in the module section under class schedule, MathXL registration. Okay, here's a link that will teach you how to upload files to Canvas. Okay, and then where the work begins. If you scroll down where it says chapter 1-1 to 1-10, so each lecture is basically an activity, right? So the first lecture, if I was teaching a face-to-face class in the classroom, I would do a lecture. So I broke my lecture up into 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like 5 videos. They're short videos, but these videos cover the lecture I would do in the classroom, okay? Section 1.2 and 1.3, these lectures cover the material I would cover in the classroom, and so on, right? So you just kind of row straight down the row here, and this is all the material that will be covered before we get to test 1, right? So when you want to prepare for test 1, you want to review all of this material, okay? And again, these are short videos that you can pause and you know, start and stop. And I just want to mention one other thing. You want to watch these in YouTube. So when you see this link here, you know, I click on it, right? This box is too small for me to look at. So click the YouTube button, and it opens it up in a much bigger window. Turn up the volume and so on. Okay? So that's really how you're going to learn. You're going to watch my videos. It's me. I created the videos. So you're going to watch me kind of narrate the material. Okay? And again, those videos can be found in these folders here. Okay? I believe I have extra videos. So if you click this extra Math 145 videos, this is not me narrating the content, but this is great because these videos are similar to mine. So perhaps it's great to hear just 2 different people covering the material. Okay. One last thing before I go, Zoom. All right, I'm going to have Zoom office hours. So if you click on the Zoom link, there's nothing in here now, but the days I have office hours will be listed here, and you'll just click on the link maybe 2 or 3 minutes before the scheduled office hour, and then you can come and ask questions, okay? Definitely make sure you ask questions in the beginning. You know, we have very little contact because this is an online class, and I just want to make sure you get started in the right direction, okay? If you have any questions or need any help, come to my office hours or send me an email, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. This class doesn't start until September 8th, but you can actually begin starting the material by going to chapter 1-1 and really just start from the top and go down. And then if you want to complete some labs in this lab folder, right, you'll see lab 1-1, 1-2. I haven't released these other labs yet, but you can actually get started on this work, okay? You can register for MathXL and so on, okay? I hope this helps you get started. I'm going to be on vacation until early September, but I will try to check my email. And again, the class doesn't officially begin to September 8th, but you are more than welcome to begin a little early. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I look forward to working together.